Check your audio.
The joke's not the second time you make it, sorry.
It's funny every single time the councilman makes it.
Hey, Dana, it's Donata. So just so you know, we have Mr. Bakari, Mr. Ellison, and as y'all know that Mr. Winston will be in and out today. So you've got three. So I'm ready to rock and roll, and Mr. Bakari is.
I'm ready to rock and
Time for us to get started. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another installment of the City of Charlotte's Intergovernmental Relations Committee. I am the co-chair, Tariq Bakari, with us, and he will be in and out, but he should be joining very shortly. Here is my other co-chair, Councilman Braxton Winston. We'll have him introduce himself when he joins, and I will let the rest of the committee members introduce themselves, starting with Councilman Eggleston, please.
Larkin Eggleston, committee member.
I'm committee member.
And was there Councilman Matt Newton as well? Did I hear
Yes,
you?
I'm here. Matt Newton, committee member.
Great, thank you. And then I believe that's all of the council members we have on. Speak up if I've missed anyone. Then let me hand it over for staff introductions. Dana, we'll start with you and let the rest of the staff with us introduce themselves. You're muted, Mr. Fenton. We have to click unmute, no problem. I believe we've clicked mute twice now, so that brought you back to mute. We'll try it one more time, just one click there. Bingo.
thank you very much. I'm Dana Fenton, and I'm with the city manager's office.
Other staff.
Hi, everybody.
I'm Karen Weatherly. Oh, sorry. I'm Karen Weatherly from the city attorney's office.
Okay, let's go.
Hey, I'm Sarah Hazel, Chief Sustainability and Resiliency Officer, General Services.
And I'm Phil Rieger with Department of General Services.
Excellent. I believe as I look at the attendee list, are we forgetting any other intros?
Donata
See-
Jackson, Office of Constituent Services.
Donata, hello. And is that also Tracy Dodson that I add in there?
Tracy Dodson, City Manager's Office.
Great. We have the entire A team at our disposal right now. So with that, Mr. Fenton, I believe we can keep this relatively quick, but you're going to drive most of the agenda, right? And Mr. Fenton, you have to click unmute, sir. Thank you. There you go. Oop, you're still muted. Does he know he's muted? Unmute.
I apologize right now that I'm having some technical difficulties with my computer, and I'm probably going to need to log back on. But before I do, Sarah Hazel, the city's Chief Sustainability Resiliency Officer, is here today to provide a presentation on participation in the Duke Energy Integrated Resource Plan. This is an issue that has never come before the committee before, but she's providing this today as an information item to the committee, and give her a chance to talk about what an integrated resource plan is and how the city can participate in that. And with that, Mr. Chairman, I'd like to turn it over to Sarah Hazel.
That sounds great. Sarah, take it away.
All right, thank you so much, committee members. Yep, I'm Sarah Hazel, Chief Sustainability and Resiliency Officer for the City of Charlotte. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the Integrated Resource Plan, or IRP, and our participation in this Utilities Commission engagement. But first, just to level set for folks who aren't intimately familiar, the North Carolina Utilities Commission is an agency of the state of North Carolina, and it regulates the rates and services of all investor-owned public utilities. That includes electricity. So we have a really great opportunity to, for the first time as a city, participate in this IRP process. And the reason that we're bringing this to you today is because this is in alignment with our Strategic Energy Action Plan goals. As you know, we have many levers that we are pulling in order to become a low-carbon city and to work towards our zero-carbon goals by 2030 in our fleet path and participating in this way. And I will say that while the city of Charlotte has never formally participated in an IRP, many of our peers have participated in these types of utilities engagement, both peers as in North Carolina cities, but also some of our peers in the private industry, large customers. And then if you sort of look across the country, many states require integrated resource planning from utilities. And so, our peer cities are participating in this way in their respective states as well. And so what will our comments include? We are basing all of our comments that we'll submit directly in alignment with the unanimously passed CAP goals. So they're very much going to heavily discuss our reasoning and our goal setting around more renewables and retirement of coal, as well as looking at how we can reduce energy burden for folks in our community who are paying a disproportionate amount in their bill around energy. So this is very much where equity is a centerstone of the Strategic Energy Action Plan, and we're really urging Duke Energy to support those types of programs, of which we have partnered with them on before. Increase programs for electric vehicles so we can support not only our fleet transition to electric vehicles, but also market transition for our community and increase energy efficiency. And our sustainability team, in partnership with our climate challenge team, has worked hand in hand with some of our peer cities to start to draft some of the comments, because while we will be submitting comments on behalf of the city of Charlotte, there are definitely shared goals across different municipalities around these things. We just actually happen to be a little bit farther ahead of many of our peer cities when it comes to setting a goal and setting a plan. And so we wanted to submit these comments on behalf only of the city of Charlotte. So what's next? Our city attorney's office is going to file a petition, which essentially will be how we file our comments in alignment with our CF. And we will submit this to the Utilities Commission by the end of February. And so, again, thank you for giving me the opportunity to share this. I know it's slightly kind of a technical exercise, but it's a really exciting opportunity. And again, one other way that we can influence our opportunity to work towards the future that we're all looking for with the low carbon goals. And I'll stop there.
Thank you for that presentation. Ms. Hazel, any questions or comments?
Keep up the good work.
Anyone else? Okay, well, that seems like a great initiative you're working on. Look forward to staying in touch with that through the process. And with that, Mr. Fenton, what else do we have on the agenda? If you are back, sir.
So Mr. Fenton is still having issues with his laptop. It appears that the next item was your community discussion and then upcoming opportunities.
Yeah, so I think this is just one of those spots where we're in between some normal processes in the intergovernmental relations kind of annual flow, where we're in between having spoken to our state delegation and we're preparing to speak to our federal delegation, obviously in different manner than we have in the past, given COVID and quarantining. So I don't have a lot of items that are needed to be discussed right now. I'll open it up to committee members should they have anything, but I think just where we are in the process, this was more of an update meeting. Any committee members or other council members that have joined us that have anything they'd like to say? Or the
Just
mayor?
remind all of our viewers of the exciting transfer of power that we can all watch at noon tomorrow as we think about intergovernmental relations.
Thank you, Mr. Eggleston. This is not your podcast, I might remind you. This is our formal committee meeting, sir. I hear the mayor is on. Madam Mayor, if you are here, do you have any comments for us or where we are in the process? I caught you off guard, I think.
Viola, Violalyle.
I believe she's giving a password over the phone. So we will we'll connect more with her later now that we know that password. So with that, unless there are any other questions, I think we can humor a motion to adjourn.
Moved. The move, Mr.
Second?
Chair.
Objection.
No?
Overruled.
Yes? All in favor?
A committee member.
Great. That, ladies and gentlemen, is the end of this meeting. Thank you for joining.
Bye.
Bye-bye.